Cardenas announced that she was stepping down in a memo to her colleagues. The first-term council member said she was resigning to prioritize her mental health and the health of her community. Cardenas has been facing calls to resign for several months now. Last fall, county prosecutors charged her with fraud, grand theft, and money laundering. They said she and her brother allegedly obtained thousands of dollars of federal pandemic aid money. But Cardenas' decision to step down now has upended the upcoming primary election, just 2 weeks away, when the District 4 City Council seat will be up for grabs. Cardenas had registered to run for re-election, and mail-in voting has already started, so city officials say it's too late to take her name off the ballot. Mayor John McCann says it's unclear what happens if she still wins.
That's a big question. Currently, right now, she will remain on the ballot. I know the attorneys are looking at if she does make the top two, if she can go ahead and resign, and maybe the third place finisher would be able to be in the top two. But that's a question that I think we're trying to find the answer out.
The top two candidates with the most votes are the ones who move on to the general election in November. McCann said it's not clear what happens if Cardenas advances, whether she would stay in the race or whether another candidate would take her place. All of this makes the primary even more uncertain. There are 6 other candidates running for the District 4 City Council seat. First up is Rudy Ramirez.
I served on the City Council between 2006 and 2014.
Ramirez has the most political experience. He's also a local business owner. Then there's Christine Brady.
For the past 35 years, I've been the president of the Americas Foundation, Fundación de las Americas, and the founder and builder of the La Esperanza schools.
Brady also serves on the city's Cultural Arts Commission. Then there's bank manager Jose Sarmiento.
Because I've dedicated over 20 years of just helping families navigate their finances.
Sarmiento is a political newcomer in the race. Next, there's Cesar Fernandez, who currently serves on the Board of Trustees for Chula Vista Elementary School District. He declined to give an interview, but answered questions over email. Then there's Delfina Gonzalez. She didn't respond by KPBS's deadline. Gonzalez's campaign website says she's a union member, educator, and small business owner. Finally, there's Leticia Lares, an activist who lobbied the city to reopen Harborside Park instead of turning the land into housing. She's running as a write-in candidate, is also the only Republican in the race. She also didn't respond by our deadline. All 6 challengers are running partly on restoring trust in local government, but they also focused on affordability and the cost of living. Rudy Ramirez says the city needs to do more to support business owners and take advantage of new opportunities like the planned university campus.
We need to be able to provide more capital to some of our small businesses. We need to be able to work with landowners in Chula Vista. We still have a lot of mom and pops, people like myself, who started their business here many years ago. They need support from the city.
Christine Brady said she would focus on building up an arts district along 3rd Avenue.
Right now, there are a number, I would say maybe up to 50% of the buildings are vacant. Businesses have gone out of business. And performing arts would provide constant employment. It would contribute to the mental health of the community. It would stimulate the economy.
Sarmiento emphasized working with nonprofit organizations and said he would focus on strengthening existing partnerships.
Again, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Things are already happening. You have a lot of the nonprofits that are offering workforce partnerships. Then they are able to give a job to our local neighbors and residents. And then from there, they're able to thrive. So that makes it sustainable.
Election day for the Chula Vista District 4 primary is March 5th. Kori Suzuki, KPBS News.